Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a radio that I have actually not yet ever reviewed on my channel. And I've had this radio for, I'm going to say a little bit over a year now or so, like a little bit after I started my channel. And I was looking through my collection and I realized that this is one of the radios that I've not yet made a video on ever. So what better way to do that than to do a review of this? And you're probably wondering what radio this is. I got this one off eBay. You can also get them off Amazon. But this is a Mesqool CR1015. And it's actually a really nice radio. I mean, it might look like one of those cheap Amazon radios, but it's not really that bad. It's actually a really nice radio. It's very similar to some other radios I have, like this. This is my Sanjin DT-500W, and it shares some of very similar key features to this, which I'll show off here in a minute. But as for this, you see, it takes 3 AAA batteries to work. So, battery cover here. This radio comes in 3 different colors. There is this one, which is the green, a black, and a yellow. Hopefully in the future I'll have the other 2, and I'll have all 3 colors, which would be really nice. But, you see on the front we have the speaker, the NOAA logo. You got 4 buttons here, and your screen. On the right side, on the left side of the radio, you have a WX SOS button and a screen lock button or switch, meaning that this will lock the screen, so whatever the screen's on, you can't turn it off. It's really cool. The DT-500W has it too, except it's on the top. See the key? And then on the top, we have the power button, the volume dial. I think this is an LED or something. I don't really know what that is. And then we have the antenna. On this side, we have a headphone jack. On the back's the battery cover. Don't know what goes there. There could have been maybe like what this HH50 has. It could have had like one of these things on the back. And so we're going to go ahead and show you how it works. So to power the radio on, you power it on by pressing this button here on the top. It should light up. Let me just dim this a little bit. There we go. It's already on our channel, which is 162.475. This is channel 4. Go ahead and turn it up.
Fair, N64. In Wilmington Fair, N60. In Urbana Fair, N59. At Lima Fair, N63. At Cincinnati, mostly cloudy, N64. In Columbus, mostly
this
cloudy,
is the max volume
N64.
setting for it.
In Indiana, at Indianapolis, mostly cloudy, N65. Once again at 9 p.m. at the Dayton International Airport, it was 66 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Now looking at the weather patterns affecting the southern Great Lakes.
Very simple. So, it also has different bands. It also has AM, FM radio, really nice. It's also got SW. Now, I don't know what SW is, but if anybody knows what it is, let me know in the comment section below. So it's got 4 different band settings. Let's get back to WX. Okay, there we go. You have these arrows. These arrows are used for basically the tune. And then this clock button. This, I believe, this is maybe like to set an alarm, potentially. I do not want that on, so I'm gonna try. I don't know how to turn that off. Oh no, I don't know how to turn it off. I'm gonna assume. Oh, no. Let me see if taking the batteries out and putting them back in turns it off, because I do not want this going off in the morning. I put a battery in ROM? I don't think so. Huh. Now it's not even turning on. Did I put a battery in ROM? Let me look. No? Alright, well, it's not turning on anymore. That's weird. Let me try that again. I was weird. It wasn't turning on. I was pushing the power button. Let's try this again. Because I don't know. One of the batteries may have been in ROM. I don't know. It's hard to put a battery in and hold the camera at the same time. So let me just try this again. Here. Yeah, that's weird. It's not even turning on anymore. Well, that's why. Okay. Alright, so the reason it wasn't turning on is because this switch on the side here, this key, apparently when you switch this to lock, apparently it freezes. So when it's off, it's on. See? Alright. So apparently that key also, okay. I was wondering. I didn't know it could I didn't know it did that. Alright, so. I mean, I did know about the key, but I didn't know it would still even work even though the radio was off. Okay. So that's working now. So now we're gonna look at the antenna. See how high it can go. I like to see how high. Okay. Okay, it's not as long as some of my other radios, but it's still long. Pretty normal size for a pocket radio. So, yeah. I share some of the same key features with my HH50 and my DT-500W, which I don't think this one works anymore. I've had some issues with it, like it won't even turn on anymore. See? And I've charged it 100 times. Still won't turn on, so I don't know. I think it might just be broke, but I mean, I still have it. So, anyway, share some key features with these two. I have some other radios too. It kind of reminds me of this thing. This is my old beat up Recross 810-805. I've used this for quite a bit of my videos now. You've probably seen this in a ton of my EAS videos. And then I have my new Oregon Scientific WR110. I just got this a couple days ago. Also very similar. I also got my, I don't think this works. This is my not working Vector VEC438. I've never gotten this radio to work. I've got it off eBay a long time ago, but I never got it to work. Actually, I think it might have worked one time, and that might have been it. But I've never gotten my Vector VEC438 to ever work. And then I have this thing. It looks pink on the camera. I do not know why. It's red, but for some reason on the camera it looks pink. This is my E10FR1. Now it's a little different compared to these other ones, but I still like to count it as that because it's small, it's got a screen, it's got a speaker. So, yeah. So, that is probably going to end review of the Mesqool CR1015. So, hopefully you enjoyed the video. So, there we go.